How y'all doing? Having fun? Well, I am presenting on Closer Than We Think. This was done by Arthur Radbaugh, a comic strip that ran in newspapers throughout the country from 1958 till 1963. That's Mr. Arthur right there. First prediction, 3D television. Anyone follow CES, the Consumer Electronics Show? 3D television was the wave of the future, as it was in 1958. We're still waiting, but yeah, I'm sure it's coming. The flap-wing fly car. Remember those old films of people trying to flap their wings? Yeah, it's kind of the same principle here. Not sure why that didn't take off, pun intended. Like that. Disaster response vehicles. I recently posted this one on my blog, and it seems like people are fleeing from the disaster response vehicles. I'm not sure that it was necessarily an apocalyptic thing that happened. I think they're afraid of the vehicle. 24-hour daylight. We can file this one away under why the hell would you do that? Basically, this is a big critique of 1950s futurism. We can do it. Why? I'm not quite sure. Highway to Russia. Our former Governor Palin was rather notorious for saying, I can see Russia from my house. Well, imagine if we had built this in 1958, the Highway to Russia. It would have had a little more credence. Mining on the moon. Very popular prediction that we would be mining minerals out of the moon that would be somehow cost effective to bring those back to Earth. Still waiting on this particular prediction. But push-button education. This might be the most accurate one we'll see all night. You can see, my favorite thing is the cameras pointed at the kids. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the controversy about the school district. I think it was in Pennsylvania recently that was remotely watching children. Hospitals in space. Again, very efficient to bring people out in space. I don't know what exactly these people are benefiting from being treated in space. Shopper hoppers. Mom wants to go to the grocery store. She's going to get in her shopper hopper. There's just a lot of fun futurism in the late 50s, early 60s. Considered the golden age of futurism in a lot of ways. Highways by automation. Again, a very popular, for some weird reason, a very popular idea that on the front end of this machine, you would be tilling the soil, and on the back end, you'd have finished concrete, and people could literally drive up. Walking machines. Again, a very apocalyptic future. We have stalled cars, and people are going to evacuate the city by these. We like to anthropomorphize our robots and machines, it seems. You know, it needs joints. And this one, a little less anthropomorphized. Robots. I met a great guy, a grad student here, Mike, I think he is, was talking about robots. All-seeing eyes. Again, there was this idea of surveillance that was very popular in the late 50s, early 60s. The rocket mailman. Who doesn't want a mailman? It's just hopping around in his jetpack, delivering the mail. Oh, hi. Here's your mail. The SNO-MELTER. Yeah. Insert joke about we live in Minneapolis. We're all, you know, but those flames, let's stay away from those flames. Enough kids die each day from, damn. Universal language boxes. This I want. I took 3 years of French. I don't know a single word. I dare you to try and speak French to me. This is the lazy man's, yeah, I have a box attached to me. It's going to translate exactly what I'm saying into your particular language. Zipper bag airplane. This is something that you would pump up, take it out of the bag, pump up. You'd have a grab and go. I mean, we spend our weekend. They thought this was the future. They thought that in 2010 we would have this. We'd go to the park. We'd all. Robot warehouses, again, I love robots, but the weird thing about this was that they were worried about a manpower shortage. Is anyone, who's unemployed here? Honestly, they were worried about a manpower shortage and we'd need robots to do our work. I love supersized crops of the future. I love who's building this huge man-sized cob of corn that you're just gonna plop on Sunday dinner and just gnaw on. It's gamma rays. Last but not least, time machine camera. I don't know if I'm just super creepy and weird, but the time machine camera, it seems like it comes up with a lot of nefarious uses for this. The idea being, you point it at something, you can see what happened yesterday. Time's up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.